So hello everybody, hello Judy, hello Cecilia. So that will be again a 3 card spread for everybody. By the way, if there is something wrong with the stream, please don't shy to comment, so I can really see where the things are going with this stream thing. So usual 3 card spread for each star sign, starting with Aries first, guys. With that being said, if you have missed your May videos, you can feel free, to observe them. They are at my page with links to my YouTube channel. You can find them. Don't forget to check your moon and ascendant sign, because they also matter. And with that being said, guys, we're going directly to Aries, which always goes first. I'm kind of like a traditionalist, and I like to have my order, and I don't change it. Pretty trivial with me. For example, I do have one place where I like to drink coffee, and I don't want to go anywhere else. So yeah, pretty much we are gonna start every time with Aries first. So okay, so for Aries, that week, guys, it's going to be pretty successful with these 3 8 of Wands, with the 2 of Cups, and with the 4 of Pentacles. Love and money is what is going to imply into your into your week, excuse me. With the 2 of Cups, you will feel, if you do have a partner, you're gonna feel the love from your partner, or the 2 of Cups is also a sign that someone is going to enter in your life. However, is a relationship gonna happen or not, that entirely depends on you. 8 of Wands for you, Aries, shows that at the start of the week you're gonna have those opportunities to negotiate with people, to present messages into them so you can be understood correctly. And through that, for what it seems, you're gonna be given a green light. Green light depends on where this particular thing is happening into your life. I mean, into your career or into your relationship. If it is in your career, you will be able to convince, for example, your boss that they got to give you a particular project, or they got to give you a particular field of expertise. Or if it is happening into your relationship, Aries, then you are going to convince your partner. Or it's not even convincing, it's kind of like putting arguments in it, so they can see that actually what you are asking from them and what you want from them is really reasonable. And at the end of the week, you're gonna find yourself very comfortable earning money, also kind of like in our own waters. This is in a Bulgarian expression. It is kind of like being into a very comfortable zone, meeting with people that are comfortable to you, people that really understands you. Really defensive about exterior behavior is what you're gonna find yourself. You're not gonna allow anybody to enter in your social circle, intimate circle, career circle, someone exterior. Not to mention that if someone tries, then I better they can be prepared for war, because for what it seems, they will stand no chance against you. Taurus. Now, Taurus, even though you can start the week with a little bit disappointment and a certain loss, for what it seems midweek it's going to be very favorable for you with the 9 of Cups. For what it seems, even if whatever you lose at the start of this week, tomorrow or the day after, can throw you into a state of desperation around midweek, which means that is Sunday or Saturday, even Friday, you're gonna find different devotion, different things that you are going to kind of clinch into them, and they're gonna make you happy. So you're gonna see that whatever misfortune happened to you at the start of the week, then it kind of loses relevance, and it is something that you shouldn't worry way too much, because most likely most of you are going to realize that that thing is completely worthless, whatever isn't happening to you, because different bigger prosperity is going to replace it. And around the end of the week, then for you, Taurus, this is observation, making plans with the 2 of Wands. It is where you are going to think of how to continue the week after in the most productive way. Very favorable one for career, because for what it seems, you're prepare yourself for something big, okay, for a big project or for a big deal, big meeting. Basically it will be a let's say a step for you to jump forward. You gotta be aggressive, you gotta seek that aggression, but you shouldn't allow that aggression to escalate into rage, because the rage can really bring you down, guys. Gemini. Gemini, for you we have these three cards: the seven of wands, the empress, and the knight of wands. Okay, so with the seven of wands, um, start of the week will be somehow seemingly calm, but in reality it will be a test of patience, test of faith, if we can say it that way. There will be a certain events that are going to happen around you which will require your readiness for action. So even though the flow of events isn't as fluid as you want it to be, is not as dynamic as you want it to be, suddenly something will happen either in your relationship, most likely into your career. This is mostly career orientated card, which you will need to react fast so you can protect project, or let's say a ground that you're taking, or a idea that you're trying to implant into your career. In midweek, the Empress says that you're going to find yourself into a very good spot. You're going to find yourself indulging into let's say things that make you comfortable and pleasant. With the Empress, guys, the midweek is also, as this is a card of pregnancy, you ladies have a very good chance to get pregnant around midweek. And also it's a card of detaching from midst of activity. You did what you have to do career wise at the start of the week, and after that you need to take a well-deserved rest here with the Empress, and try to spend time with people which feels compassion toward you, and also people that are ready to make a particular sacrifices for you. Also, the Empress says that midweek you're about to reap a particular, let's say, particular fruits of a labor or an effort you placed in the distant past, either good or bad. So be prepared, but rather they are going to be good. However, whatever decision you gotta make around midweek, it has to be very decisive, and it has to be in a such way made so you can really feel happy from it, which means that you shouldn't allow, you shouldn't try to make other people happy around midweek. And at the end of the week you're gonna meet with this person here, the king of the knight of wands, which is fire sign person, Gemini, that is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or it has these ascendant. Now that person, it is really unconstant. You gotta be very careful if this is someone who attracts you intimately, who attracts you, you know, physically, because you're not the only option available for him. Regardless of what he is talking to you, he's a dreamer. Not a dreamer, but he kind of, he has that ability to slip people down the road, okay, and suddenly abandon you as soon. Thank you, Judy. As soon as you are not interested, are not being an interest for him, he is going to abandon you. If this is about your career, that is a person who has that crazy idea, that crazy approach toward a particular project. However, it will require a certain amount of risk. You need to be very careful and calculate the risk, and if the risk is way too big, don't go for it. And Cancer, wow, okay. So Cancer, for what it seems here, you're waiting for something, and that will be a rewards that are gonna come into your way. So if you're waiting for approval, you're waiting for a particular, let's say particular, again I said rewards or a recognition is gonna come to you around midweek. For now, you can only sit on your butt. If you kind of feeling depressed or impatient, try to lead those meaningful conversation with people that are very trusted to you. Also, a very good results, it's what meditation and contemplation into what you will do with those recognition, rewards, and achievements that are about to come into you around midweek. If we're talking about relationship and you're chasing something, then this is a card saying yes to your chase. If you're searching for job around midweek, for some reason someone is going to send you, you know, a letter inviting you for a interview, and you will go there. Basically you are going to be recognized. Now the Nine of Swords, however, here says that around the end of the week you will have that sense that something better could have happened into you, or could have come into your way, and you may start regretting that you have jumped into this rewards, either to the person that came to you and you are capable now to make a relationship with, or to the job that you have taken. You may feel that you should have not taken those opportunities, okay, because you may have expected something much better after that. Now, even though this is true, you need to know that sometimes you just gotta start from scratch and you gotta take on the first opportunity which comes into your way. But generally, very positive week for those who are down in the dumps, for those who are lonely, for those jobless. Around midweek, guys, you are gonna have that wonderful opportunity to renew yourself and really collect the fruits of your labor. And not just only that, for those who are helpless, a long waited help is going to come around midweek. Okay, so now shuffling and going to the next four. Hello, Lloyd. Okay, so now for Leo. Wow, okay. Okay, Leo, for what it seems with these three cards, I will take a bit of seconds so I can arrange the thoughts in my mind and to tell it. Let's say, Leo, that a stressful situation is going to lose relevance for you in the next couple of days, okay? Either being denied in one relationship, being fired in one job, or just having a bad time with a person in your family or in your friends. Generally, the things are gonna go exponentially better for you in the next couple of days. Different perspective, it is why it's going to emerge into your daily routine. New job coming, new lover coming, or it's kind of like, or it's kind of a compassion, or what was the word? What was the word? You are going to be forgiven into your family, and the problem is going to lose its relevance. Then you're going to walk away from that difficult situation. It's just you're going to put it behind your back, and you're not going to put attention into it, knowing that what I like to say is yesterday, and if you try to recapture it, you're going to only lose tomorrow. And after that, guys, it is kind of like a big opening in front of you, doing simultaneously multiple things. And especially if you're trying to prepare yourself from something that is coming, either exam or an interview that you need to lead, or a upcoming date, if you want to say it that way. That is a preparation card, people, and you got to stay adaptable, listen to the people around you, and also allow different opinions to come into you, so you can arrange them, so you can fit them, excuse me, in your current plan. Basically, around the end of the week, there will be those small changes that are going to happen into your daily routine. It will make your it will make your initial plan much more dynamic, and if they are captured and executed correctly, they can force a greater change in your life, okay? That could even speak that you may start dating two people, okay? And from them, you need to choose one, but at this particular stage, you have to kind of put equal attention into both of them, so you can scale which one fits best for you, okay? So now we are going to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. We got these three: the Five of Swords with the Four of Cups, and with the King of Wands, with the King of Swords. Excuse me. Then this is about desperate attempt for you to persevere through something and to sustain something on your table. And it looks like that you're going to be able to do it, okay, around midweek. However, the more you contemplate into whatever you have sustained it, either your relationship or your career, through a turmoil, the more you will realize that the things are not as they were before, okay? And either a change there is needed, or you have to completely detach from it. That could not be as major as I described it. I mean, it could be just into an empathizement with your friend, or it could be like an argument you had with your mother, something like this. You need to really see into your routine in the recent past where you were unable to step back from an argument or to step back from an ethical approach into particular situation. And at the end of the week, you're going to have a meeting with this person, either a therapist or someone that can present you with competent help, or it could be a mentor of yours that can see your situation neutrally. With conversations with that person, you're going to give a really good and balanced judgment about your situation, and from there a very strict and profitable plan for you how you can get away in between the drops will be established. This person will be that's Virgo, Eddie. This person, it will be air sign, which is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or it has these ascendants, a very responsible one and with authority, so be on a watch out for him. Now we are going to Libra. And Libra, at the start of the week, we have the page of wands. That could be a woman in your life, either around your age or a little bit younger, air sign, fire sign, which is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It has these ascendants. So this woman, it is kind of not very mature, okay? And if executed correctly, the empathizement with her, she can bring you, let's say, a flourish into your daily routine. She can surprise you. She can give you a bit of happiness here and there with her unpredictable approaches and unpredictable events that she's forcing. Now, if this is not a woman, start of the week for you will be really insecure to a certain state. But in the same time, the start of the week is going to remind you how strong you are and what you want and what is your idea. Now, your idea generally with this card, the idea with this card and the chase that people are doing with this card, it's kind of immature, or not immature, but it's by a long shot. Okay, usually rational people wouldn't do it. However, it's worth going for because it is like the lonely voice in the desert. Someone may eventually start listening, and then around midweek things are going to stabilize. Everything will fall into place, even though with the Hierophant it is kind of like possible to lead those meaningful conversations, and through these meaningful conversations, the problems you have, especially with different people that are coming into your life, or that you have into your life, your mother or your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your father, if you want to say it that way, your boss, everybody, it will be, these conversations will be very calm, where the root of the problem will be reached, and from there it is kind of, they're going to be solved. Okay, there is none problem that cannot be solved if you don't speak about it. And at the end of the week, with the Strength card, this card here next to the Hierophant expresses that you're going to realize that you will have difficulties in the upcoming recent future, let's say that way, the immediate future. However, none routine goes without troubles, and these troubles are there to be overcome. And even though it doesn't, because the strength is like climbing a mountain and you don't know what is at the top. However, the strength says that if you have endurance and patience enough to go to the top, you will kind of realize that, oh, that have worth it. Then we're going to Scorpio, and Scorpio around the start of the week here with the Seven of Pentacles, no very good start for you. Now the Seven of Pentacles is going to throw you into a serious state of thinking, and you will withdraw from activity either in one relationship or either in one career or maybe in both. You may want to be alone. with your thoughts. Why? Because the Seven of Pentacles is always a card where you need to scale. Is your efforts worth for what you're getting? Is what you're giving enough, or is what you're getting enough? Because there have to be a balance there. Look at that person here, guys. Just look at it. Can you tell me, is this person worried about how to fit the pentacle into the branches, or is this person worried that the pentacle fall down from the branches and now he's worried that everything is ruining apart? You need to scale carefully which type of person you are. Are you worried for that everything around you is falling apart, or are you worried how to improve it and you don't have a room for it? Then at the midweek here with the King of Pentacles, Scorpio, you're going to find the right approach, because the King of Pentacles is always about giving and taking. I cannot see this card as a person here, okay? It is about giving and taking, and you will kind of reach a balanced flow of this game of giving and taking, okay? So you're going to be in peace what you get for what you give. And also the card suggests that if you do need a support, guys, you gotta bring friends into the matter. That card, it is a very strong card that you have to stabilize what you have and what you have on your estate and your plate, either your project, your relationship, or these kind of stuff, before you turn your side into new things, like, I don't know, like new routines or new job or new project or new place, not new place, but yeah, new place into your career, like a promotion. So end of the week will be the Six of Wands for you, and the Six of Wands speaks that you will overcome this unstable period of time. The Six of Wands speaks that you will be recognized as someone ready to fight for what he has, especially next to the King of Swords. You are going to be recognized as someone unwilling to let go just because it's difficult, okay? And just because it kind of, the investment, it's not payable at this very moment, because at the start of the week you're going to kind of perceive very accurately your investments, and you will know that they will pay back, even if it has to be in the distant future. Let me shuffle, guys, and go to the last four. Yeah, Denise, it's kind of like a reciprocity. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing the word correctly. This for Scorpio is most like, it can go both ways. What I want to say, they can be very selfish, or they can just may try way too hard, or it could be just that the time isn't right. However, everything will be sorted out at the mid to end week. So don't give up. This is what I can say. Just don't give up. These cards are also telling me, guys, that you gotta start taking more care for yourself and for your own happiness. No, I haven't done Pisces yet, Christina. Okay, so for Sagittarius. Wow, guys. Okay, so we do have for Sagittarius these three, and this is how someone doesn't want you to go into a particular path. That is a motherhood figurine this week for you, which will be highly unsatisfied by the direction you're taking, either in your career or in your relationship. And she will argue the crap out of you, guys. Not that she will not give you a support, okay? But it is kind of like those kind of people. I said mother figurine because it may not be your mother. It could be your grandmother, for example, or it could be a very good friend of yours that it is always protective. And it's kind of, they think that they know what is best for you, and you are basically ruining yourself with your own approach. Now the Star card speaks for a big perspective if it is read in career. and it speaks for walking away from a turmoil or kind of stabilizing after turmoil, or it speaks for unfolding love into one relationship or in intimate life. So if you are single, this card speaks that you're about to meet someone tomorrow or the day after, and that person will be highly unsatisfied whom you are attracted to. They will try to tell you this person is not for you, you don't have a future with that person, or these kind of stuff. And it will be a very stressful Wednesday and Thursday arguing with that woman that actually you're feeling comfortable with the one that you have spotted, and you're feeling kind of like loved there. However, around the end of the week, you will have those opportunities to show to that person that is very protective towards you that she isn't correct and she isn't right. By the way, that person can keep secrets. So what I mean is that she will not tell to anybody whom you are dating with, or what you are planning to do before you do it. So it's about planning this week, and it's about aligning yourself with this particular very protective person so you can win her on your side. Very important. It starts from tomorrow, Maria. Very important is that you win her beside you, because she's going to give you a high amount of emotional support, guys. The Five of Wands at the end of the week speaks that it will be very dynamic. There will be sudden around turns into your routine there, and through these around turns you will be able to prove to this woman that she's not right, and you can take care for yourself. Now, if the arguments become a very stressful and very intense, through these arguments, guys, you can unleash a high amount of energy which will allow you to push the things further. You just don't lose yourself into anger. Capricorns now. Wow, Capricorns, that will be a tough week for you with these three guys. Okay, so start of the week, meeting or empathizement with that person, earth sign, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or it has these ascendants. Now this person will kind of has a high amount of potential within. Generally speaking, for career, that could be a partner of yours which has a much potential and much opportunities in front of him. The thing is, it's in front of him, not you. Okay, so there is real value in this. However, around mid of the week, something will really messed up with the Ten of Swords, and the communication between you two will break. I say the communication, hopefully not the relationship. I'm saying hopefully not the relationship. And why I think that mostly will be the communication, because the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords are the worries, what is going on. So nothing will be clear yet for you. The Ten of Swords, it is a card that can't be repaired, guys. It is something that passes away fast, and it really can't be fixed. The broken there can't be fixed. So with that being said, if you experience a particular uncomfortable event around the mid of the week, try to at the end of the week try to analyze why this had happened. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry guys, the stream break. The stream was breaking. So is it breaking again? Okay, hopefully the video after that will be okay, guys, and you can rewatch if you care. Anyway, so with Capricorns, it will be a real misfortune if this is about a relationship, people. That could be a person which will come, a third party person which will come, that will really break your current relationship, and this will be a very, very misfortunate time for you guys, and it will be a throw you into a state of suffering and a state of feeling very, very miserable. And unfortunately, if this is about relationship, then it seems that you have also contributed into this breakup. The best positive way to interpret these three cards is a diversion of your current job or of your current relationship, by you making those final conclusions and final decisions about about your state that you have been feeling and happy, and moving on into a new direction with this person here, the Pentacle guy, that will, it has a great value within him. However, I don't believe that is going to happen. It will happen for very few people of you that way. Okay, so Aquarius. For you Aquarius, we do have these four cards. Three, excuse me, with the Four of Swords starting, then the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So you got to use the start of the week for rest, and you got to detach yourself from a very high activity there, because the high activity is going to come in Wednesday or Thursday, and you will be really busy, especially if we're talking about your career here, guys. You will do have these let's say small, it's not opportunity but small tasks that are coming into you, and they will start growing exponentially. They will start growing very, very fast, and you will not be able to find yourself free from them in a term of to pay attention towards your intimate life or towards your private life, let's say that way. But this card, oops, excuse me, but this card, the Nine of Pentacles, says that if you are waiting for a deal to be concluded this week, then you are going to conclude it very successfully. Also, if you are seeking for job, damn it, something is happening with my internet. I'm sorry about that. I gotta check my provider, guys. Something really is happening. Okay, so if you are seeking for job will be presented to you. Now, yeah, someone texts me that the stream isn't working very well. I will try to finish it. I do really apologize about that, people. It's just, damn it. Anyway, so very positive about career midweek. However, end of the week is going to be really stressful for you, in a term of that those avalanches that are happening around midweek are going to really hit you there, and you will see a let's say that something much bigger than what you have been prepared for is happening into career wise, guys. It could be a promotion you haven't expected, or it could be a trouble that you haven't spotted. However, you need to show yourself with patience. You need to arm yourself with patience, okay? Because the quickly approaching storm, actually, it is the final, the end line before the finish. And when you are capable to finish it, then you will see how much control you have upon everything, and you will have control upon your career, and you will have control upon your relationship. However, guys, you got to really arm yourself with those tenacity, okay? So for you, this week is the calming before the storm, and you got to prepare yourself. Try to finalize all the deals you're dealing with. Try to finalize all the misunderstandings with your partner. Try to use the first couple of days really to talk with people and to show them what you're after and what you're aiming. I'm sorry, guys. So that will give you much more prosperity. And at the end of the week, even if you're feeling very tired, even if you're feeling that it is kind of you given everything you could, but still the things aren't pushing, it is kind of like with delays. The the achievements comes here with delays. That's why I said it is the calming before the storm. Okay, so be prepared that the more tough it becomes, the more tough it becomes, the more results you are going to get. So it's kind of like with proportions. So for you, the more efforts you give, the more results you're gonna get. And last but not least, Pisces. Wow, that is very positive about Pisces, guys. We have the Three of Wands with the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Wands, people. This is the new beginning, guys. Now, so start of the week will be, first couple of days will be how this new beginning can be executed. So basically you're gonna sit on already your existing patterns that you have created, and let's say that you will have that solid ground under your feet. However, sorry, the live feed interrupted again, damn it. So from that solid ground, excuse me, you are going to conquer a new field, additional job, new relationship, most likely a new relationship with these three cards. With the Ace of Cups and with the Ace of Wands, it could be literally everything, okay, that you are aiming for, because the Ace of Cups is about relationship, which is most favorable for you if you are planning to do a new relationship around the midweek. And for new job, it's around the end of the week, guys. Around Thursday, Friday will be most profitable for you to go for a new job. With the Three of Wands, however, you got to clinch on your already existing resources and your already existing connections, communications, and efforts that you have given till now. Basically, for you Pisces, your ship had came, and your ship could be either new lover, it could be your wedding, it could be your engagement, or it could be your job. Whatever it is, people, it will be an impending change that will basically make your life all of a sudden worth living. That was the Taroscope, guys, and I really sorry for that bad connection at the end. I don't know what happened there, but I will investigate and try to make it better next time. So there could be some testing streams in the near future, tomorrow or the day after, so you can I am kind of secure that this will not happen again. I do really apologize, people, but I can, if I break the stream now, there will be no video, and if there will be no video, no one benefits from that. So again, I do apologize. Again, I want to tell you guys that if you have missed your May videos where I'm talking about May, career, and relationship, you can check them on my Facebook page or in my YouTube channel, which is described here in the video description. And if you do want a private reading with me, you can find me at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is also described here in the in the description section of the video. And yeah, today is the last day for April sales, so if you want to take advantage of them, you can go there and check it out. And that was all, guys. I do wish you a very productive week, and see you next time. Bye.